Once in a quiet village, there lived a cheerful little dog who often helped the local butcher by watching over the shop at night. One day, as a reward for his loyalty, the butcher gave the dog a large golden bone. It wasn't an ordinary bone, it glittered beautifully in the sunlight, and everyone in the village admired it. The dog was extremely proud of his golden bone. He carried it around everywhere and refused to let anyone come close. People began to whisper, "Look how proud that little dog has become." Instead of playing with other dogs or greeting his friends, the dog spent all his time protecting the bone. He hid it under bushes, buried it deep in the ground, and constantly checked to make sure no one had taken it. One afternoon, the dog decided to take his golden bone to the other side of the river to find an even safer hiding place. While crossing the small wooden bridge, he stopped for a moment to admire his reflection in the water. As he looked down, he saw another dog in the river below, with a bone in its mouth. Greed suddenly filled his heart. That dog also has a bone. If I bark loudly, I can scare him and take his bone too. Without thinking, the dog opened his mouth and barked angrily. The golden bone immediately slipped from his mouth and fell straight into the river. With a soft splash, it disappeared beneath the water. The little dog panicked and jumped into the river, splashing around desperately, but it was too late. The bone was gone. Wet and exhausted, he climbed back onto the bridge. Only then did he realize that the other dog he saw in the water was just his own reflection. Sad and ashamed, the dog walked back to the village. He looked around at the other dogs and villagers and finally understood how foolish his greed had been. From that day on, he became friendly and kind, and never let greed control his heart again. Moral: greed can blind us and make us lose even the precious things we already have. Be grateful and content with what you have.